Hey guys, welcome back to my session of Ask a Coach, Ask Vinci. Last week I received a question from Roshani R asking me how to handle it when your loved one ignores you. I'm sharing some tips with you today. Do let me know if that helps you. And any of you guys are welcome to drop some comments or emojis below. I want to know how many of you are a long married couple or a long engaged relationship but not married. Please type in me in the chat box. I want to know if this topic is landing to you. You could have a really bad day at work, lost a business deal, be scolded by your boss, or be abused by a patient. Those probably were not the worst thing ever, but when you come home from a long, exhausting day, your spouse ignores you like a stranger. That is a very painful and daunting moment when you and your spouse are no longer communicates. At one point, you guys were a happy, stable couple, were share the most intimate moments, but now are like strangers who are sharing the same house. Very commonly, we heard from the complaints from many wives saying, "My husband ignores me because of blah 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 blah." So, if you're watching this video, you are not alone. Don't be afraid to step up for a change in your relationship. Women are naturally more emotionally expressive than men and are naturally more prone to express discrete emotions such as happiness, fear, disgust, and sadness. It is not a bad thing. Instead, I want to praise you because you are more daring to express yourself and be honest with your emotions. So when it comes to dealing with your spouse, you could get upset very easily because you love him so much and you are giving yourself all to him. You give him your heart, your body, your money, and your children. There are 4 things I would want you to do it immediately. First, do not ignore your spouse. Second, avoid overstressing him for not reaching your expectation. Third, do not embarrass him in front of public. Number 4, talk to him face to face calmly and be open-minded. Ignoring a spouse is a common reaction to an underlying problem in the relationship. That problem can be anything from accumulation of minor disagreements to one of the partners feeling the relationship has become stale. It is also a common response when a cheating spouse is wrecked by guilt. The problems are not always with the relationship itself. So let's see other reasons why he ignores you. Number 1, your man could be under stress from work or his own family matters. You are probably wondering, I'm his wife, why can't he talk to me? That is a super valid question, but sometimes people avoid talking about their issues because they don't want to worry you or bring it closer to home. So in most cases, you should have some indicators that stress is a factor. Keep an eye on how your husband is when he gets in from work or when he's on the phone with colleagues or somebody else. Number 2, your man could be struggling with expressing their emotions. The majority of men suppress their sadness and fear, which were regarded as weak. Typically, they always hide it from their spouse. So even though your husband's actions hurt you, keep in mind that maybe he has never been taught how to communicate when he's feeling stressed or upset. Even though this doesn't make it any easier for you, at least you can understand where he's coming from. Number 3, your man could be afraid of confrontation. Most men are afraid tackling issues they have in their relationship. It could be possible they are fear of rejection or childhood trauma. The problem is, the more he avoids talking to you after you have had a falling out, the more things snowball and the harder it is for you to reconcile. It can even get to the point where he's avoiding so many issues that he ends up avoiding you altogether, and this only makes the situation worse. In this case, your husband needs to work through these fears and learn how to face them head on. Otherwise, you will both suffer every time to face a bump in the road. Number 4, your man could have lost interest in the relationship. Think about it, how often did he ignore you? Was he reluctant to go on date nights or to have sex with you? If so, that is a possibility he simply lost interest in you and the relationship as well. Many reasons would cause this issue to happen. It may be you guys, the working schedule have changed, the arrival of a new baby, then a new dad doesn't know how to handle. You have stopped making yourself being pretty or looking sexy. The relationship has become a boring routine, the spark is gone. He has met someone else or possibly having affairs. Number 5, he is not happy in the relationship. There is a difference between losing interest and being unhappy in the relationship. It means that he still cares and wants to be with you, but something has just gone wrong. It could be an accumulation of other things, like he felt low in front of you, felt intimidated for not reaching your expectation, the lack of support from you to achieve his dreams. Whatever it is, he could be resentful and unsure how to handle it. So he takes the easiest road to ignore you rather than admit what's bothering him. It is very frustrating that you deal with, especially you don't know how to make him happy again. There are always hope. If you manage to find out what's making him unhappy, then together as a team, you may be able to sort it out. The only downside is getting him out first. It will require a lot of understanding and patience. I know there are many ladies out there who would say, why always me have to take a step forward? Why not him? He is the one who has issue, not me. Ladies, I've totally got you, honestly. Now to all beautiful ladies out there, any fights or arguments never bring solutions. A relationship or marriage is all about two persons and both are making mistakes and growing together. If you think this relationship is very important, you have to put down your pride and ego and then talk openly. So do your man has to do the same thing together with you. In a relationship or marriage, no one deserves to be ignored. It is a painful way to deal with conflict and insecurity, and the basis of any healthy relationship is communication. Now, to all new mothers out there who are out of shapes at the moment, please don't be ashamed of your body. Don't be afraid to show your spouse of your current body shape, and don't reject him for have sex with you. Remember, a healthy sexual life with your spouse to build trust and intimacy together is simply a bonus that pushes your relationship to a deeper level. A man who loves you unconditionally will not get sick of your body shape because of pregnancy or after give birth to a child. Instead, the man will love you even more because he witnessed and experienced all the hard moments when you were carrying his child. Hopefully, the tips I've given to you will help you work out how to deal with your spouse, and the strategy should help build a bridge of trust, respect, and a better conversation between you and him. So stay safe, and I'll catch you again same time next week. Bye.